Hello everyone and welcome to the daily analysis for the 5th of February. So we are looking at some important news for this week, especially during the NFP. So we have the pre-release tomorrow at 1:15, and then we got some Euro news regarding the Euro Central Bank President and really some crude oil news as well, and that would just wrap it up for the day. So there is a lot, but my key focus here is that NFP pre-release. So essentially, you just want to be careful around trading around those times, potentially tying up your stop losses, etc. Due to it can cause a lot of stop hunts, etc. So just be aware of that, and we'll just obviously have a look at what's been happening in the market. So currently with GBP USD, we had that huge rejection early of this morning to the downside. So if you did take a buy from that, it unfortunately would have stopped you out. But that's just unfortunate. Stuff like that does happen. It's just part of trading, I guess. But essentially, this would class as a rejection candle, and simply we just need to wait for price to come back again, if possible, and see if we can therefore buy again in due time. But the key thing here is the NFP pre-release. So you just want to wait for that to make its decision, because that would create a much more likely create a big wick hunt like previous this morning. So just be careful, or you could just simply just avoid trading tomorrow unless you've got positions in play. So Euro USD came to the downside, coming up to the upside in this reversal zone. We just need to wait for a rejection properly before a bearish momentum to the downside. We could be looking to short Euro, US dollar, USD, JPY. Huge push to the upside. I did say that people that took this buy here, if you did, that's very. I'm not expecting a lot of people to understand this, but that is a momentum to the upside candle, and essentially it was a very tricky one to see. But if you did spot that, you would have been rewarded with this huge move to the upside. Now we're currently in this area here, so this reversal zone, 109.312 to 109.200. So we want to see again, since we closed above here, we want to see if we can close back in with the rejection and see if we can carry that momentum to the upside, or if we're able to close below and reject that side before following a bearish momentum to the downside. So key things that I'm looking out there is essentially that momentum candle to trigger our trade, and if we find that this zone acts as support or resistance. So finally, moving on to gold, huge bearish move to the downside, consistently making its way back down. So we came into our reversal zone here, the new one. This is at 1557 to 1551, and it's because we've obviously closed below. We want to see if this candle acts as a rejection before we push down, so following a bearish momentum, or if we're able to close above, we'll find that we are looking for a pullback followed by a big momentum to the upside, and we'll see if we can buy from that point on. So that's really about it for this analysis. Just be very vigilant, especially with the NFP pre-release news tomorrow, 1:15 UK time, and just make sure you're tightening your current positions that you do have across the board, really. So yeah, so that'll be all from us. Make sure you check out any of your other videos if of interest. If you forget our zones, check out the weekly analysis videos, etc. But if you haven't done so already, make sure you're subscribed to the YouTube channel, and that will be great. So that'll be all from us. Thank you very much for listening, and we'll see you in the next one.